Well, Nikki is a very dynamic person. And that whole person is a wonderful woman who loves music. She's fun, huh, Nick?
Yeah.
Yep, and she has a great sense of humor.
I picked Nick to be involved in the film because she's one of the most positive people I know. She has an infectious laugh, and she makes everybody smile when she comes in the room. Some of the things that Nick works on when she's here at Brown Street is watercolor pencil on paper, and she uses an easel. And the textile art, she's been doing braiding with material that her group made a basket with. And she enjoys drumming class. She is fantastic at the tambourine. And what do you like most about coming to Brown Street, Nick?
That we go to Donald a burger.
That you go out for burgers.
Hola. Hola. Por favor. Thank you.
Nick also is one of our fine sellers at the farmer's market in the summer. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like going to farmer's market?
Yep.
You sell your things?
Yep.
I like and admire that Nikki is one of the most resilient women I've ever met. That she's positive and lights up the room and has a kind word to say to everyone.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, morning, Bobby. How are you?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good.
Happy Thursday.
Happy birthday.
Nikki, anything you want to say?
Yeah.
What is it?
Go for a walk.
I think it's time.
Okay.
Nick, thanks for take two. I think it was much better.
Oh, thank you.
I've had a lot of dreams in my life, and it was more of a 50-50 ratio between rational and, well, not so rational. One day I want to grow up to be an astronaut, and then the next moment I'm wanting to be a musician, and so on and so forth. But as I've gotten older, as much as I would still like to be these things and work to become those things, I come to the realization that there are possibilities of them not really panning out. So at this point in life, I'd just be really satisfied if I had a steady job with decent pay and good people to work with. Maybe get myself my own place, my own car, and hopefully I'll be able to make enough money to not only support myself, but maybe give back to my family and friends, and maybe in some sense to the community as well.
I met Nick Gonzalez a couple of years ago when he was referred to our program for employment services. We did situational assessments, where that's kind of like a trial work period, and he tried Walmart and Whole Foods, did extremely well everywhere he worked. But it just wasn't the right time to get hired there. He didn't get hired on. We just looked for different jobs for him that he wanted to do. And then we gave our Imperial Way program a try. So he tried out the job as an instructor at Imperial Way, and he was a natural. He was great with everyone that he interacted with. The people we support loved him. He was great at leading groups. He was a center-based instructor, and before the assessment was over, he was hired. He was hired on. They loved him. Still do. And he loved the job. So it was a great success for Nick.
So I guess what my position is called is referred to as a part-time instructor. Basically making sure that the clients are engaged in the programs that we have, because we have a whole bunch of different classes and activities going on for whoever wants to do them.
Oh, there you go, Carl. There you go, buddy.
I also get to work a lot with a lot of good people, both on the staff end and the client end. I usually, I'm sometimes a little bit iffy on the social situations, because usually I'm very socially awkward. There was one person that I actually knew from back when I was going to Napa High. Seeing her now and remembering what our relationship, if there was any, was like back then, it's just, I guess a little bit surprising for me in retrospect, because I never really, at that point in time, I didn't really think about working with developmentally disabled, especially since I'm on that spectrum.
I really enjoyed working with Nick because he rose to every occasion, and there's so many situations that present themselves here with so many different individuals and all their needs and strengths. But we work as a team here, and I think that the team building that we do here will just make him seamlessly fit into this. And I really hope that he'll come join us.